Hello, air signs. Welcome to your daily reading for August 7th. This is a general reading for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So take what works, leave what doesn't. The energies and the messages are for whoever needs to hear them. So thank you for tuning in, liking, sharing, commenting, hitting that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate it. All right, what messages do we have for you, dear Aries? Something's not working. So, Aries, we're not on fire. Back up. Okay, air signs. Gemini. Let's focus on Gemini, dear universe. What messages do you have for the greatest and highest good for all of our Geminis? Today, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus on this August 7th. What messages do you have? I think you're struggling a little bit. If you're a student, maybe you're a little nervous about going back to school. You know, where some kids are going back to school here soon. For others, we're talking about your relationship. Maybe you have a child today that really needs some extra loving today. You know, maybe a little extra attention. I'm just feeling like somebody has a kid that really would like some love. All right, maybe you're moving on from something. Maybe you're taking a trip. Maybe you might be taking a trip. All right, so today's energy is for you, Gemini. I do feel like you have a child, so let's address that if you have a kid. And if not, I'm feeling like you're feeling really disappointed with a relationship that I think you had higher hopes for. And it's like you really didn't, I almost feel like you didn't see how this relationship could have trapped you. You know, I feel like there were a lot of things that were coming down onto you. Maybe you did something, maybe how they were treating you. I just get the sense that you were just the one feeling like, even though you all had a past and, you know, maybe we all come in a little wounded or whatever, I just feel like you were left feeling really disappointed because there was no movement with this relationship, whatever this one is. So I think today you're really sitting with what happened. You know, Gemini, what happened? To me, that's the greatest message that I'm getting for you. You know, maybe somebody was, it's funny, what I get is that you finally opened up your heart, and then it didn't work. Like you finally thought, well, okay, maybe I will make myself a little more vulnerable, and it kind of backfired on you. So, you know, just move on. You know, just move on. You know, this is an opportunity for freedom. So I think you can't look back at what didn't work. You need to just look forward to what will work. All right. So that's what I've got for you, Gemini. You're a little in your head today. So that's all right. Find something to occupy your brain. You know, you can find things, you know, that will stimulate yourself and get out of that what happened mode. All right, universe, what do we have for our Libras? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Libra, Libra, Libra. What's going on, dear Libra? What's happening, Libra, Libra? For August 7th, your universe, messages for the greatest and highest good for our Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for August 7th. Get one card down. Whoop. Today, so I think you're struggling with a love situation that you're trying to make work and it's just not working. I feel like there's a lot that sits in the shadows that gets in your way. So quite possibly, Libra, you need to make a decision about somebody you are with. This person, this Knight of Cups, is a very love them and leave them type of energy. So I think you need to see that. I almost feel like you see this relationship, you know that they're a love them and leave them, and you're just going to try to figure out, what can I do to make it work? Oh, what can I do so that they stay with me? I keep figuring out, it's like you're going to end up on your own here. I mean, left out in the cold. I don't think I think this love them and leave them, if you make a decision, you know, take back your power and forget about like this kind of an energy, because I feel like this is one that keeps you in the dark, this person. You know, sometimes when we go out with people and you don't want other people to know because they would never approve. That's what I'm getting with this energy here. But I think if you let it go, move on. You know, you might be left alone. You know, maybe you need to move on and move away from this, so that you can really start to see what didn't work and what does work. Because I feel like if you move on from this, you know, you'll see that your life has a different, you know, a different energy. The wheel of fortune will start to turn in your favor, you know, towards something that you really love. But you're not seeing something, you know, on how to move on. It's like, you know, if you move on, you're going to be left very alone in this relationship, because this person is a love them or leave them type of person. So that's what I've got for you. All right. That's what I've got for you, Libra. All right, let's move on to our Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for August 7th. Aquarius, what's going on in your world, Aquarius? Freedom. I get the word freedom. Moving on. Freedom and moving on. So, what else is going on for our Aquarius for today? August 7th. Energies for today, August 7th. Libras, what's going on for you? Oh, Libras, maybe you're dealing with a Libra. Aquarius, what's going on, Aquarius? And messages for our Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Healing from some heartbreak. But I think whatever it was you just went through has really strengthened you. And I think that's what you're starting to feel good. You're coming out of a heartbreak. You're feeling much better about an issue that happened. Oh, but you're still in your head. You're still in your head. Because I think as time goes on, you start to learn new things. You know, so get out of your head. Yeah, so you're very depressed about this issue that happened, this heartbreak. But I'm feeling like, Aquarius, it's like, you know, move on. You know, just, you're stronger than this. You can get through this pain. You can get through all of it. I think you let your heart down and you were hurt. So be it. You know, we all have experienced that. This is how you grow. This is how you get stronger. And I feel like that's where you're at right now. Because this issue, you were with somebody who was very toxic, and you saw that. And I think you have to really be strong in order to heal from this. You know, and I think you have the freshness, the youth, the energy. You have what it takes, you know, to build up this real sense of freedom about you. I mean, again, I got those two words, move on and freedom. So you might have an idea that might free you and that might help you heal, you know, some of this past that you're dealing with, this residue, because I feel like you do have a lot of residue, because you're really stuck with, like, you know, like you're upset, you're bored, you don't know what to do with it. It's like you're very, you know, depressed. You know, it's like you need to start looking at the glass half full, because there is more love around you. Yeah, see, there's more love around you. So this is healing from this heartbreak. You know, so it's all good. It's really all good, you know, because you know what you need to do. And, like, you know what you need to do. And I think there's this sense of freedom that Aquarians really have to have, because everybody's your friend. And if people aren't going to let you be, like, you, that free-spirited you, you know, that you feel trapped, and now you're stuck in like a toxic, you know, energy. Anything else for our Aquarius? See, it's funny. I get the feeling that this relationship you were with was like, yeah, it could have been really great. You know, but I think you guys focused more on, you know, the fun part of the relationship rather than the whole relationship. So that when it finally starts to get real, I think that's when you realize that, wow, I don't know whether this is going to work. You want it to work, but you're not sure it's going to work. So I think you're sitting with yourself today. That's good. You know, you need to know who you are when you're dealing with people. All right, I hope that made sense, Aquarius. So, I think we're going to end our reading here. So until tomorrow, blessed be, and I'll see you at the next reading tomorrow. Bye. Have a good day.